My family blamed me for my brother's car accident for 10 years, until my sister's wedding speech revealed who was actually driving. I was 19 when the accident happened. My brother Jake was 16. We'd taken my dad's Jeep Cherokee to Dairy Queen, and on the way back, we hit a telephone pole at 47 miles per hour. Jake's left leg was shattered in 4 places. He'd never walk without a limp again. When my parents arrived at the hospital, Jake was still in surgery. I had a concussion and couldn't remember the last 20 minutes before the crash. My mom asked one question: "Were you driving?" I hesitated, not because I was lying, but because I genuinely didn't know. I think so? That hesitation destroyed my life. My dad's face went gray. "You think so? You put my son in the hospital and you think so?" "I don't remember. My head, you were driving," my mom said. It wasn't a question. It was a verdict. Jake woke up 6 hours later. He didn't remember anything either. But when they asked him who was driving, he looked at me and said, "It was her." For 10 years, I was the sister who crippled her brother. Every family dinner, every holiday, someone would mention it. "Remember when you crashed the car?" My aunt would say it like a joke. My uncle would shake his head whenever I walked in. Jake played it up. He'd limp extra hard when I was around. He'd wince when he sat down, making sure everyone saw. When he didn't make varsity soccer, it was my fault. When he didn't get into his first choice college, it was because of his injury, because of me. I moved out at 20, barely came home for 6 years. When my younger sister Becca got engaged last spring, I almost didn't go to the wedding, but she called me crying. "Please," she said, "I need you." The wedding was beautiful. 200 people at a vineyard in Napa. I sat in the back during the ceremony, planned to leave early, but Becca found me in the parking lot. "You promised you'd stay for my speech," so I stayed. I sat at a table in the corner, alone, while everyone else laughed and danced. Then Becca stood up with the microphone. She thanked her parents, thanked her new husband. Then she looked directly at me. "I need to talk about my sister." My stomach dropped. 10 years ago, there was an accident.
To continue, tap the arrow in the bottom right corner and copy the link, then tap the CapCut icon in the bottom left. Finally, click the red button.
When I pulled out the tampon in front of her, she actually gagged. "We need to admit you," she said, covering her mouth. "Hospital day 1.